What is up YouTube, this is Team Prophecy, and today we have a zombie deck profile for you guys. So let me get stuck right in. Well, I'm going to start off by explaining the deck first. Since it's releasing Gold Series, it's become incredibly good because of Beelze. That card is just busted Beelze. And yeah, this deck's really good at spamming out that card via Destiny Hero, Malicious, and Plague Spreader Zombie. And also, I'd like to apologise beforehand. I am running, I think, 3 proxies in the main deck and 3 proxies in the extra deck. So forgive me for that. It's just because I didn't want to give you guys a dueling network deck profile because that's kind of boring. This is more fun. You can actually see the cards. And yeah, I had most of the cards. I've been playing this deck for ages. I'm playing it since Generation 4, so it's the longest I've ever had a deck. So yeah, it's my favourite deck of all time, hands down. So I know I play this very, very effectively. So yeah, 40 card main deck, 15 card extra deck. Oh, 50 card? Whoa, okay, 15 card extra deck, 40 card main deck. Let's get stuck in. So, start off with triple Plague Spreader Zombie. Broken card. Reasoning for 3, not 2, is because it went to 3 in the ban list for a reason. If you could, people had it at 1. If Konami had it at 1, and its optimal deck, the deck it's best in is definitely by far zombies. So why not run it at 3? That's the first reason. The second reason is that I find myself going through this card really quickly because once it's banished, it's hard to bring back. There's only like 1 card in this deck that can do that, but actually successfully bring it back. So I find myself wanting another one, and it really works in spamming out those rank 8s, level 8s, guys, forgive me, it's like really late, so, yeah, that's that. Really good card. Yeah, I need to pick up the another gold rare one, so, yeah. Okay, next up, I'm making this deck profile a bit too long, so speed things up. Triple Mizuki, you all know what it does. Banish itself from the graveyard. Recently limited, only a couple of formats ago. Banish itself from the graveyard. Special summon out another zombie type monster from your graveyard. So it's really good. Next up, we are running double zombie master. 1 is not enough. 3 is way too many. 2 is the ideal number for zombie master. It's essentially a Lumina. It's got a Lumina effect for zombies, so I really like it. It's broken. However, it does get this is one of the cards that I can truly say gets cloggy at 3. Plague Spreader is not cloggy at 3 because I always find myself wanting another one. This card actually gets cloggy at 3 because you have like 2 or 3 of them in your hand, and you only need 1 of them to use its effect. Next up, I'm running 2 Pyramid Turtle. Summons out any zombie in the deck, and it's really good. I like setting Pyramid Turtle, depending on what your opponent has, is to have another monster, tack into it, special summon out another Pyramid Turtle, or go into a 4K beta, and known as Endless Decay. So, yeah, Pyramid Turtle is broken. Double Goblin Zombie, this is essentially a slower version of Pyramid Turtle, but I really like this card is because it just adds cards. It generates such massive hand advantage, and its ability is when it's sent to a graveyard. So if you have this and this, and you find yourself going to level 6 synchros quite a lot, these 2 cards you get a search off and you get the synchros with +2. It's brilliant. So I really like Goblin Zombie. And yep, not a lot of people would assume that you have running both of these. Normally either or just 3 Pyramid Turtle, 1 Goblin Zombie, or vice versa. So that helps. So surprise. And the last zombie type monster I'm running is Endless Decay. Wahahaha. Yes, Endless Decay is such a really good card. When you summon it out, it's 4,000 attack, and yeah, really good. The opponent has to waste a lot of resources just getting over this, and sometimes you're just sitting there like, what is that card? You're like, why are you running that? It's an amazing card. It's an amazing card. Seriously, guys, it's actually really good. And a whole variant of this deck is Endless Decay Beatdown. And you run 3 Pyramid Turtle and 3 Endless Decay. It's really good. Not necessarily good. It's not that consistent. But for the non-zombie monsters I'm running are Triple Malicious. Again, forgive me for the proxies, but yeah, Triple Malicious, broken, and 1 Dark Griffer. This helps recycle dead malicious in your hands. Dead malicious is in your hand, and also getting Plague Spreader or Mizuki into your graveyard quicker. So I really like that. Malicious works really, really good in conjunction with Plague Spreader Zombie because these 2 cards, instant BLs, both of these in your graveyard. GG, controlling the game from there. I really like that. So Malicious at 3 and Plague Spreader at 3. This is what the deck's optimal strategy is. Just go 3 of those. Broken. Bring out Beelze. Beelze has really made this deck playable again. I really like that card. I like the fact that it's a dark tuner, not generic, so other decks can't abuse it. It's like more or less specifically for zombies and black wings, I'd say. The only decks use it. And for the last card, you have copious amounts of graveyard manipulation. You have Dark Arm Dragon. It's such a broken card. Seriously, you have to run it in zombies. You should know what it does. Amazing. Dark Arm Dragon. On to the spells. So, we are running triple Mystical Space Typhoon. It's a back row format we're in right now. Back row removal at its finest. Double Pot of Duality. My reasoning for this is because normally you just set with where is it? You just set for the turn with Pyramid Turtle or Goblin Zombie. So that's really good. You just set this or this, and then you go activate Pot of Duality and you get the search off. And you don't always need Special Summoner though. When you go off, you go Special Summon. So this is really good at the start. 3 is too much. Couldn't find the space. Again, with Zombie Master, with Book of Life, 3 is far too many and 1 is not enough. The reason for 3 being too many is because you can only activate this mid-game because your opponent has to have a monster in graveyard. You can't activate this on activate this on the FTK or something like that. So your opponent has to have a monster in the graveyard for you to activate and resolve this card. So it's a really good card. For what it is essentially a Monster Reborn and a DD Crow smashed into one card. Brilliant, isn't it? So yeah. Next up, I'm running. This should be Burial from a Different Dimension, guys. Forgive me for having a proxy. Those of you who don't know what that card does is essentially shuffle 3 monsters shuffle 3 banished monsters into their respective owner's graveyards. So yeah, it's broken. You can understand why I run it. For the rest of the one-offs, I am running Book of Moon. It's limited at 1 for a reason. It's busted, and also 1 Dark Hole. Just, you know, nuke the board. 1 Foolish Burial. It's really good in this deck. Send Mizuki, Plague Spreader, Malicious into your graveyard. And 1 Allure of Darkness. Allure of Darkness, whoa. No, 1 Allure of Darkness. It's additional draw power. How is that never good? Brilliant. So yeah, that was 4. Next up we are running the Double Mirror Force. Really like this card. It's full of traps by the way. Mass removal, gets to the opponent's field. It's brilliant. I prefer it to D-Prison. Double Breakthrough skill. It's amazing. If you haven't seen why I think it's amazing, it's my reasoning video, my X-Tonight video, guys. You can go check that out. For the one of these are more or less tech choices. I'm running 1 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. There's an additional discard outlet for cards like Malicious, Plague Spreader, Mizuki, and also 1 Black Horn of Heaven, just tech. And then for the rest of the one-offs, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential, 1 Torrential, a Tortoise, Putty Cat, and 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Solemn Warning. So, that's all the traps. So, yep. Be sure to check that out. And that's the main deck, 40 cards, guys. If you have any questions about the main deck or how anything runs or works together, be sure to comment down below for queries. On to the next deck. So I'd like to apologise. I'm running a few proxies, so let's get started. For the 6s, 1 Revive King Hunters. You only need 1. It's a really good card. It works really well against Gear Gears. You can attack over Gear Armor, they don't get the search off. And also Mermaids with Abyss Lind, you can just negate the search. Lovely. And I'm also running for the rank 6s 1 Celestial Wolflord Blue Sirius. I'm running this over HS Sahemus just solely because it's a dark monster and it works with Dark Arm Dragon if you want to have the additional bit of dark monsters in your graveyard. And also 1 guy as a go-to beat stick. So 1 guy it's a go-to beat stick, and also I just sometimes need another level 6 synchro. You go into these quite often, guys, so I can't just go with 2. I have to have a 3rd one. So that's the 3rd. So 3 of those. On to the 8s. Double lovely, totally legitimate, 100% real BLs. Look at these. Okay, no, seriously. 2 BLs. I need to pick them up. There's busted card. Just Google it. It's an amazing card. BLs of the Diabolic Dragons. It's essentially just like a 3k beater. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And it's really hard to get over. And it's really easily summonable in this deck with Plague Spreader Zombie and Destiny Hero Malicious. So yeah, 2 BLs. And for the rest of the level 8s, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend. This should be Void Ogre Dragon, again. 1 Stardust Dragon. 1 Colossal Fighter. And then 1 Scrap Dragon. So those are the level 8s. For the rank 4s, you don't run any level 3s and you can't consistently make rank 6s. So, yep, running 1 Mace Stroke. 1 Cowboy. finishes games. 1 black ship, gets over problem cards. This should be Lavavo chain, guys. So, yeah, sorry for that, it's Lavavo chain. And 1 extra night. So, 5 rank 4s. So, Maestro, Cowboy, black ship, Lavavo chain, extra night. That's all you really need. So yep guys, this has been our zombie deck profile. Remember to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. If you seriously like what you're seeing here, remember to subscribe to our channel. We do loads of deck profiles. This is Team Prophecy here, and signing out. Peace, bye.